You see, we don't give up. We put our trust, our faith in someone. I mean, we not just put our faith in God, and we don't give up. We do it with individuals too. The most secular person does. They choose to put their trust in this tiny baby just born, that this child's going to be something good, wonderful, something of their creation, of their input. They start to put the child first. They change their whole pattern of living to accommodate this child, that he or she may become as lovely as possible. They put their faith in a completely blank future and fill it with goodness and hope and drive, meaning to their life. Their life, the parents, gives them suddenly meaning to their life. And if you can't have children, you have pets. The dog. I've known several families that spend a fortune on keeping their dog alive. Spending a fortune at the vet. Because this pet this soul, this being is meaningful to them. You could say, is that selfishness or is that selflessness? I don't care what it is. It's incredibly, it's misplaced, but it's noble. I mean, you'd be better spending all that money on the desperate poor in the world and so on. But okay, we're children, for goodness sake. We do what's to hand. I'm not requiring them to do the impossible. They're practicing and extending themselves to children or friends or pets or even plants and so on. I say even, plants have life. Don't like to see a tree come down. Just don't like it. By the grace of God, thank you, Lord. There are no tree fellas in heaven according to the book of Revelation, last couple of chapters. No one that cuts down trees. Ah, how nice. That's pure fantasy, Marshall. Yeah. Join me for a cup of tea, will you? Perhaps you need a better meaning to your life. Something that gives you endless drive to life eternal. I'm not just sitting blank. That's death. Sitting alone for hours, focused between the eyebrows. Even if you are doing your breathing deeply, really, your triangular breathing. I'm not. I find it useful at times, don't get me wrong. Calms me down, gets me back on track. Great, thank you, Lord. You see, everything in my life can contribute in its way. Even if it's so bad, I practice myself at keeping it at a distance. That's good practice too, I can tell you. For stuff that's just too damn dangerous to be near. Don't go crucifying yourself to save those that don't wish to come and don't have ears to hear. That's not what it's about. We share and give up to those that have great need, where it touches our hearts. Oh, well, that's just lovely. Good on you. But remember, you're just as important with God as they are. And I don't want my child to suffer and be deprived for things I'm handling very well anyway. I am God. Do all things well. And you need to trust that deep in your spirit and being. You know, my dad can do anything. He knows everything. When she gets to about 5 or 6, she says, "But you don't, Dad." I say, "No, but I do know the things that are important." Oh, okay. Well, I'm not God, am I? I mean, you know, I've got to find... we have to settle for something less. But it's good enough. If it's the important things, well, good. No, it wouldn't be any good if they were just the unimportant things, would it? It's, when you come to being a parent, you realize how much you are a child yourself. And yet the resources, the vision comes to you of what you understand to be a good parent according to your values. And that drives you. You have meaning to life. You're outward looking, you're creating. That's what God does all the time. He creates these universes and gives him meaning as he builds fellowship and family, eternal fellowship, and vast, vast, vast family. Wow. We do the same on a micro scale for practice, but we grow bigger and become as wonderful as him, with him, not merged, vanished, but in fellowship, in communion, as fantastically wonderful spiritual equals of true blessing to each other eternally. Welcome to the kingdom of heaven. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Look, before I just recorded this, I'd finished the last recording and I turned over because it's still dark. I mean, it's only 6:15 now in a winter's morning in New Zealand. Is it winter? Might be the 31st or 1st, I'm not sure. And I was all set to go back to sleep. I could do another hour's sleep. I've had 4.5 good sleep, but I need a bit more than that. Oh no, I've had 6.5 good. But a bit more would be nice. And I'm tired now. And I hadn't turned on my side for more than 20 seconds probably, and I thought, I must just say this. I think it's worth doing it. I'll record it. And so I rolled off another 7 minutes. I'm into 8 minutes now, but you know, don't miss the opportunity. You make the step, God does the rest. And you suddenly think, oh, thank goodness I did. I can just see this recording being a blessing to someone. Just what they needed to hear. Or not necessarily they realise it, but it just nudges them in the right direction for life eternal, for joy and blessing, for awareness of God in their life. How unspeakably wonderful. So don't neglect to make the effort. You can be a blessing. You know, I used to say to the students, you're in a lift with some girl and you'd like to talk to her. Let's talk to her then. And if she gives you a cold shoulder and looks the other way, what have you lost? But if she doesn't, wow, you gained everything, haven't you? You got a sweetheart. So be bold. Take chances in that sense. Of course, you mustn't be taking so many chances that you're a menace to people around you in the world. That's no good. But you know what I mean. What a waste just standing. You're standing with someone who may be your future wife for decades, mother of your children, and all that life meant to you. And you passed it by because you didn't say, God, I'm tired, I've been doing so and so. You didn't give her an opening to talk back to you. You stared at the ceiling, wanting her, and then passing on your way. What a waste. So be busy. Take a few risks, not dangerous ones. You'll get to know what are safe ways of doing things and what are not. You learn quite quickly. You're not much choice. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. I still do it. I now do it for different reasons. It's outreach. It's for the sake of the other person much more than themselves. And I just think, well, I just say hello. You know, God, yeah, it seems like winter, doesn't it? And if they want to talk, they will. And if they don't, they won't. But they nearly always do. I've had some lovely meetings with people that I'm so glad I've met. And perhaps I'm blessed, if nothing else, just by being friendly. Fill your life with meaning, just as your God does. Loves and cares for countless trillions of trillions of trillions of life forms. Wow. Our God is an awesome God. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.